Sometimes in boxing, we talk about fighters walking towards the fire. That is exactly what this man has done. After coming off a heartbreaking loss, Sam Gilley has gone up in weight, he's gone away from home, and he's run towards the fire. That is Aston Brown, the unbeaten Aston Brown. Sam Gilley, great to see you, sir.
Nice to see you, mate. I love that. That's what got me buzzing now.
It's got me buzzing. I love that you've taken this fight. Why have you taken this fight?
Because I need that feeling. Coming back in a tick-over fight, what's the point, mate? I'm 31 years old. Get me back out there, get me in a dangerous fight, because that's what I need. I need that fear factor to get my juices flowing. I've been doing this 20 years. I need that feeling. I need to be going towards the fire, because it brings the best out of me.
And he's some fighter, it looks like, right? Unbeaten so far, you know, and he's on a streak of 4 consecutive knockouts. Aston Brown seems to hit very hard. He's got a bit of a bad man persona. But you love it, don't you?
Yeah, mate, I do. Mate, we're wired up wrong, because I enjoy that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, mate, that just gets my juices flowing, and it just gets me excited.
We'll come back to Aston, but talk to me about where you are right now in your career, because that was a heartbreak, right? Last time I spoke to you was just before you went into the Ishmael Davis fight, Spurs, big occasion, right?
Listen, I mean, in typical Tottenham fashion this season, I've lost, so I'm just keeping it going. But no, listen, I still thought I'd done enough to win the fight. I thought I was unlucky, but it was a tight fight, so you can't moan and argue. But and I was happy for Ish in a weird way. Like, he's a great lad. He's been putting it on the line, like what I'm doing. That's what I said after the fight. I said I need to take a leaf out of his book, bounce back, and go in big fights and try and win away from home. Exactly what he done. So that's exactly what I'm doing. It was heartbreaking to lose to Spurs, but like I say, mate, Tottenham seems to do it every week, so that's all right. I've done it.
You just fitting in, really. It's part of the team.
Yeah,
part of the team. But tell me a little bit. Did the occasion, because it was a close fight anyway, right? So it could have gone your way. Yeah. So it's not like you got completely overwhelmed by the occasion and couldn't perform, because you did perform. But was there any part of the occasion that might have got to you on that night?
Yeah. Well, as I walked out, I got a little bit. Walked out and I looked up at the cockcrow, because I sit in the south stand just below the cockcrow, and I got a little lump in my throat. I thought, oh, don't look up there, focus, don't let the emotions get. So that was a moment where I nearly let it. And I think in the fight, it weren't the occasion, it was just me, that ego. Like when I started the fight on the front foot, then Ish wanted to come on the front foot, and I was like, fucking alright. I was like, I ain't going backwards.
Coming in.
Do you know what I mean? I was like, let's go. And I shouldn't have done that. But I did, and I let a couple of rounds slip doing that. But mate, it's all lessons in this game.
Yeah, 100% all lessons I'm sure you're taking into Friday night.
100%.
So Aston Brown then, it's up at middleweight. You've not boxed at middleweight before. We've seen you down at welter, 154 pounds. You've had a lot of success at those weights. Yeah. How are you going to get on at middleweight?
Yeah, sweet. I mean, I had a bit of steak last night. It was lovely, doing that at 154, mate. It's been good, mate. It's still hard. Listen, I was massive for 154, so 160 is just going to have a little bit more juice in the tank. So, and as you get older, you progressively. And I was a very skinny kid, so when I was 22 to 24, when I was at welter, I was naturally just I could only get to about 74 kilo, and that's as big as I could get. Whereas now it's about 10 kilo more than that. Do you know what I mean? So just as you get older and you fill out, you just naturally have to go up through the weights.
So why did you beat Aston Brown then?
Why did I beat Aston Brown? Experience. He's not tested. He's not tested. I'm his first proper fight. Do you know what I mean? He's knocking out people he should be knocking out.
Would you knock out all the people he's knocked out?
100%. I've just got to go in there and do what I've got to do. And I'm telling you, I'll come home with that belt.
So you think you're his proper live one, proper real fight 100%. As a pro?
Someone that's boxed for a British title, someone that's had a Commonwealth, boxed 12 rounds numerous occasions, been on big stages. He's not been past 6 rounds. Do you know what I mean? This ain't the amateurs, welcome to the pros.
So you are his welcome to the pros
mate.
First real proper fight.
Yeah.
You've obviously you met at the launch press conference. There seems to be a nice kind of
vibe
between you.
Mate, I don't need to hate someone to want to punch their head in.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is boxing. If it was a 100-metre sprint, I'd want to run faster than him. This is boxing. I want to beat him up. I don't need to hate him. I'll shake his hand. I'll smile. Even during a fight, I'll touch gloves and just it is what it is. It's sport, and it's a sport we're involved in. And I don't need to do all that. every time that we're sat down, everyone seems to go, oh, we're looking for, like, what could be the fight of the night is Sam Gilley versus da-da-da. It's every time I'm sat here, it's being spoke about as fight of the night. There's one common factor, and it's me, right? I'm involved in good fights. I'm always in exciting fights, and that will never change.
You like a tear-up sometimes as well, right? You love a tear-up. But I've seen this guy hit people, and they're just falling over. You can't afford to have a tear-up with this guy, right?
You ever seen me fall over?
I haven't.
I ain't going nowhere.
I love that. I love this fight, Sam. How do you actually see it playing out?
Mate, it's like, listen, we've seen me in grueling fights. We've seen me like have to react to situations. We've seen me in every scenario, really, other than being on the deck, right? We haven't seen him in any other scenario other than him punching someone that he should be punching. Like there's a punch bag in front of him and he's whacking them up, and he's doing it in good fashion. Let's see what it's like when the shoe's on the other foot.
Is this about taking him into deep water?
This is just about beating him.
Yeah. Nice, I like that. Talk to me about this then, the T-shirt.
Yeah, so a couple of months ago, I got made an ambassador for Lennox Children's Charity, cancer charity. It's a national charity. I went to a boxing charity do, and it was in aid of Lennox charity. And I met Lindsay, and she explained to me more about like the kids and it's just amazing. Like I sit there and moan about having to diet for a fight, and then I ended up going to meet a few of the kids at a football event. It's got to be about 3 weeks ago now. And honestly, there's these little dots running around, and they're either in remission or they're in treatment or they've been diagnosed. And Lennox supports the families and supports the kids. And they run amazing things for them all year round, and I'm just trying to get involved and raise as much awareness for these kids as I can, because, like I say, I moan about things in day-to-day life. Like I moan about Tottenham, I moan about dieting, and then you look at these little kids with a smile on their face and what they're going through, the most disgusting disease, is they're amazing. So if I can use this platform to try and generate some interest into Lennox, it'll be great.
It gives you perspective, doesn't it?
Oh, mate.
Like you don't have any problems in the world when you see that going.
Nothing. And obviously I lost my nan to cancer, so cancer like charities are a very important thing to me. But then you add in little kids as well. I mean, I've obviously my partner, her niece, she's basically my niece, mate. She's my best friend, Ariella. Like to think of her being ill.
Yeah.
Like you can't even
think about it.
You can't. Like she's like my best little mate, and I look at someone that size and that full of joy, full of life. To think they've been put in that situation and given that diagnosis it shouldn't be happening. So if we can raise as much money as we can, and as much awareness as we can, so they can keep helping out these children, it'll be something special.
Fair play to you, mate. You're doing a good thing, and best of luck doing a good thing on Friday.
Thank you, mate.
Big night for you. Best of luck, mate.
All right.